At the Statehouse, the big debate of this legislative session, a state Senate committee taking testimony right now about two bills designed to expand the state's civil rights law. It all follows last year's heated debate over RFRA. RTV6 Statehouse reporter Katie Hines live with these details. Katie.
Todd, Senate President David Long opened the hearing in front of a packed Senate chamber just about an hour ago by acknowledging that he knows passions are high in this debate, and to show just how high those passions are and how personal it is to some people, you can see the crowd outside right now, many of them wearing different colored T-shirts, holding up signs outside of that packed standing room only hearing. Now that's evidenced by the number that have also come to testify, not just here from the state of Indiana, but across the country. Also those who just wanted to be here to watch. The sponsor of the two bills up for discussion says he remains torn on this issue at this hour. He says he knows lawmakers would have had to have tackled it after the passage of last year's Religious Freedom Act, but he calls it a difficult balance between expanding civil rights protections and protecting religious liberty.
And I hope that members understand that, and folks in the audience understand that, or here in the chamber understand the struggles that you go through in trying to find that common ground with two opinions that seem to be so divergent and so difficult to pull together.
So again, two proposals up for discussion, and there are a few key differences between the two. Now, one expands the state's civil rights laws to include both the words sexual orientation and gender identity. The second only includes sexual orientation, and we can tell you just in the last half hour, the committee approved a change to one of the bills, an amendment that would exempt adoption agencies and crisis pregnancy centers with the specific mission of bringing babies to full term from this law. Todd?
Interesting. Katie, will the committee vote tonight?
Todd, that's anyone's guess at this hour. Now, we asked the Senate president that question recently. He says he doesn't know if they want to vote. They can. We're getting an indication as they start to really kind of hammer down on one of the two proposals that they might. But it's still anyone's guess at this point. We can tell you that they're up against a deadline of tomorrow. That is a state legislative deadline to give initial approval to one of the bills if it's going to pass. So if that doesn't happen tonight, it's likely dead for this session. Todd?
All right, very important debate at the Statehouse. Katie Hines live for us there throughout the night. Katie, thank you. In a related